Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome, my name's SimUK. This is a fantastic game called Insurmountable, which is effectively a strategy-based mountaineering game, and I'm really excited to get my teeth into it. Released on the 29th of April 2021, and the developers and publishers are called Byte Rockers Games. Now, I'm not familiar with Byte Rockers Games, but they've got a few other games that have released and got, I think, fairly positive reviews across the board, actually. Maybe this is a dev team that are on the up and coming. This is a great idea. I think it's something that has been sadly lacking. And just looking at the graphics of the character here, this, I think, is going to be spectacular. Procedurally generated mountains. Very excited, which means no two climbs are going to be the same. And you're going to come across all those kind of scary things that you might expect to see, like dangerous abysses, and even dangerous animals, and even dangerous people that you might stumble across as well. So let's have a look, see here. We're running in 4K, 60 Hz. Quality is on medium. We'll go ultra. Let's take a look at the keybinds. Confirm chooses 1, 2, left mouse button, E, right mouse button, Q, middle mouse button, left control. W is move, W is stop moving, tab is for inventory rather. Help F1, skill overview is F2, confirm level up is left shift. Okay. Let's start a new game. I haven't played this, I don't know anything about it. I'm going to be learning it as I play it. Very exciting. I always wanted, or I always liked the idea of being a mountaineer. But, I mean, it's... Dangerous doesn't quite cover it, does it? Suicide mission. That's what it feels like, quite often. You've got the weather against you, that can turn in an instant. You've got equipment, you've got altitude sickness, you've got probably dangerous animals, you've got hidden abyss, you've got, snowfalls, all kinds of things. You've got ice that can break and fall, you've got rocks. It's just... literally, no chance of living. Okay, so the adventurer, the scientist, and the journalist, they all have special attributes. As a dyed-in-the-wall adventurer, you are always on the lookout for the next big challenge. Okay. Sprint, reduced time cost and additional body temperature gain when moving. 35% time cost on all terrain. +2 body temperature per hour when moving. That could be potentially very useful. Tent. Looks like 2 of them have tents. Allows the player to rest in the tent. That seems like a good idea. Climbing gloves. -10% energy cost on all terrain. Canned food. +33 energy. Okay. The scientist. Eagle eye. Increases camera zoom until the next movement. Analysis. Take some time to gain experience. +4 in time. +180 XP experience points. I guess you can unlock things as we go. Again, we have a tent and a hiking staff. -15 time cost on flat terrain. -15 time cost when climbing. 1 height difference. That's not really making sense to me right now, but I'm sure it will in time. So hang on, she's got extra things. She's got 5, and he's got 5. So the adventurer's only got 4 things. Gain more body temperature whilst moving and searching, plus 0.5 body temperature. That's not much compared to, where is it here? +2. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Journalist. As an investigative journalist, you travel the world to explore major scandals. Interesting. You can ignore negative weather and terrain effects for 4 hours. Good lord. Fur gloves. 0.5 heat gain, same as this. Climbing axe. -15% time cost when climbing. 15% time cost when climbing on a 3 height difference. Oh, right. So dependent on how steep whatever we're climbing on is. Right, I got you. Excuse me. Heavy boots. 10% energy cost on stone. And hot tea. Oh, see, now that might swing it on its own there. +33 body temperature. Hot tea. I think I'm going to have to be the journalist. As an Englishman, hot tea just wins it, I'm afraid. In your never-ending quest for truth, you jet from one crisis-stricken region to another. No conflict area is too dangerous for you. No story too controversial. Ordinary people need to keep abreast of the dark machinations of the elite, and who better to enlighten them than you? When you hear rumours that an entire island was kept secret from the public for many years, you start digging. An occupying force that mysteriously vanished and confidential equipments and conducted high up in the mountains. Experiments, sorry. You have to scale the peaks and see for yourself. If the rumours prove true, this could be the greatest story of your career, and the Pulitzer's in the bag. Or the Pulitzer. Choose your difficulty. Okay, so I can only pick normal. Can you make it to the top? The standard difficulty, challenging, but doable. Attention, this choice cannot be changed for your run. Are you sure? Yes. Mountain 1. Climb the first mountain and find out whether the rumours about the experiments are true. Choose your route. Okay. Sturdy rock. Stony terrain provides better grip on this route. Blizzard. The weather on this route is merciless. Increased effect of cold weather. Unusual phenomena. This route holds many discoveries. And you get 20% experience gain. Minus 20% energy cost on stone, minus 20% time cost on stone. Again, Blizzard. This one has rough terrain. The terrain on this route is very challenging. 10% energy cost on all terrain. 10% time cost on all terrain. Stable ice. Icy terrain provides better grip on this route. I'm going to go with Route 1 because of the rock, and we have the climbing axe. So I think that makes sense, but I mean, what the hell do I know? We'll just see how far we can get. Once a stat other than health reaches 0, it isn't game over immediately. Fine. So I've got to keep my health. Sanity, oh my god, body temperature, oxygen, energy, health. Experience points. The first summit. Your gaze drifts up to the summit. The island is full of secrets and could provide material for stories for years to come. How could it have appeared so suddenly? Who are the ominous occupiers who left traces throughout the entire mountainous range? Did they really conduct experiments here? And if so, what kind? You will leave no stone unturned to solve the island's mysteries. But to do that, you will have to make your way up the peak. I don't know what this is. Hold the middle mouse button and move the mouse to rotate the camera. Scroll with the mouse wheel to change the camera distance from the character. Path control. Click with the left mouse button on a valid tile to add a marker to which the character should move. Add another click on the goal starts the movement. With a right click, you remove the last marker set or the entire path if only one marker was set. Terrain types. Stone terrain. Energy and time costs for moving climb depend on the equipment and skills of your character. Danger. Unpredictable things could happen. Snowy terrain. Energy and time costs for moving climbing depend on the equipment and skills of your character. Increased energy cost for movement. Danger. Unpredictable things can happen. Okay, so if I've got to sort of remember the look of these, that's going to take time. There are various types of events that can occur on the mountain. If you step on a field with such a marker, an event gets triggered. Health. When your health hits 0, your journey is over. Energy. Energy is used when climbing. Steep passages cost more energy. Sanity. Decreases slowly but steadily as a result of the mental stress that comes with the climb. Oxygen is constantly lost in the death zone high up in the mountain. Body temperature is used up at night and in cold, snowy, stormy weather. You gain experience as an outcome from events and encounters. When a stat other than health reaches 0, your status is critical. You can see the path preview when you will definitely hit the critical status. If you continue to climb in this condition, you will face dangerous critical events. Careful. If your health reaches 0, it's over. Once your experience reaches a certain threshold, you can level up your character. You can choose between multiple skills with each level up. The skills window provides a comprehensive list of your chosen skills. Normal weather, energy cost of climbing increased, body temperature loss increased, energy loss increase. Events challenge you to make difficult choices with various outcomes. Careful. When time passes in an event, you might gain or lose stats like body temperature based on the conditions of the mountain. Sleeping is a good way to restore energy. Whilst you are not moving, you can sleep at any time by clicking the sleep button. Where's the sleep button? That, I guess. But sleeping without a tent can severely lower your body temperature, especially in cold weather. Sometimes you can find a place to sleep in a cave, so look out for cave events. Do we have a tent? I picked tea over a tent. What an idiot. Okay, so I think that's all the tips. So you can open it at any time by pressing F1. All right. Oh, this is pretty cool. So I think... So is that a dead end? That doesn't lead anywhere. Right. Okay, I see how that works. So this is our character. Very brave, very yellow. Looking forward to climbing up the mountain, no doubt. Let's just see if I can get up here, because I'm curious. I've clicked it once, click it a second time, and off we go. Fantastic. Now we're going to have to do a bit of climbing here. Oh, a bit of climbing down as well. That's something I hadn't really thought about. Okay, now you're going to use your axe. No need. Chest. You discover a chest that's almost completely buried in the snow. I dig out the chest. You find some canned food. Yeah, we'll put that in the backpack. Confirm. Wow, we don't start off with very much, do we? Okay, I'm going to take it nice and easy. I'm very new to the game. I haven't played it. I'm not pretending that I know what I'm doing. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I think there's a cave here, like somewhere to sleep here. Kind of what that looks like to me. But we'll probably press on. Now, is there like a time thing? It's 10:35 in the morning. Does time increase slowly or quickly? The weather is clear and normal. Weather tomorrow is cold. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Further back you see a small tunnel leading into the darkness. Ooh. Outcome is unknown. Shall I explore the tunnel? Let's do it. Right at the beginning of our mission. Let's die now. You want to explore the tunnel, but it's so dark you can't see your hands in front of your face. Oh no. Step into the darkness. Now that seems like a terrible idea. Fear stabs your heart. You cannot stand the darkness any longer and want to return to the light. Yes, I turn around. I leave the cave. Right, okay, so I leveled up and stuff. But my energy's getting a bit low. Now, 11 minutes past 11. Right, how can I get... I don't actually know how, like, how do I get up the mountain itself? Oh, I can see some stuff up there, so I guess there are some routes. I like the animations. Looking very nice. What is that? Thing is, that's going to cost energy, obviously, but maybe that's something important. I don't know what any of these markers mean to start with. It's quite an adventurous climb for such a... unknown reward. A shrine. Steps have been hewn in the stone. leading you to a pedestal of sorts, some type of religious site or shrine maybe. You're not a particularly spiritual person, but somehow this place feels holy. It might just be your imagination, but pray to the shrine for energy. Oh yes, I got an energy boost. Right, well that was worth doing in the end. So it looks like we have a shelter over there. Let's press on. Still only... Bloody hell, it's nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That time has gone by very quickly. So if necessary, we can come back to this shelter anyway. Right, I see a route up, I think. Is it worth climbing for the chest? There's 2 chests there. I mean, the initial climb is going to be quite a hefty effort. Then to get over there shouldn't be too much extra effort. Nearby the camp, there are some vacuum flasks filled with tea. You could take the time to search the tents. I thoroughly searched the tents. Oh, and I found nothing useful. How many tents are there? Why is it so dark? Right. It's late at night. I'm going to have to be more careful of things like that. I should have quickly searched the tents. But it did say there were flasks of tea, so why didn't I even get those? Right, so body temperature is dropping because it's cold. I'm going to get myself some shelter. And then we'll start the next day. If you notice, the corners have gone icy as well. That's pretty cool. Giving me some indication that it is cold. I wonder how many days it would take to get to the top. This could be a long episode, couldn't it? Sleep long or sleep briefly? I think sleep long. Peaceful cave. So we'll get energy back and body temperature will go up a little bit. 10 hours. What time is it now? Just gone midnight. What's the sleep briefly? Oh yeah, let's sleep briefly. That way we'll get a good early start. Okay. So, I think... Come up here. Can we get across? I think we can. Start our journey. See another cave there. And there you go. It's daytime. Oh my god, but it's cold. It's cold. Okay, so let's get across to this location and then decide what we're going to do. Pretty sure we're going to go up towards this. But, don't know. New things might become apparent as we climb. Like, for example, it looks a lot easier to climb up here than it does up here. We've got a full day's climbing ahead of us. We're a little bit cold. I think this is a logical way forward. What's this? Okay. Don't know exactly what that is. No. I would like to go... No. I would like to go there. Because that's an easy climb. And then here. we're making fantastic progress right now. Yeah. See if there's anything in this chest. Energy's getting a bit low. I can see some shelter over there. That's where we're going to head for. You climb up onto a rickety deer stand built by hunters to survey the terrain and shelter from the elements. A pile of soft furs on the floor looks awfully inviting. You consider taking a rest. A gutted deer hangs from the ceiling. The meat is fresh and juicy. Your mouth starts to water. Think. I would take some of the meat and leave a gift. You roast the meat over an open fire. It's pink and tender. You feel your strength returning with every bite. You are filled with gratitude towards the unknown hunters who bagged the animal, and toward the animal that gave its life to feed you. Before you climb down from the deer stand, you leave a gift. You hope it will be accepted. Well, it better be, because we're off. Okay. Well, this is quite a big climb, so that was a really good smart move, because we got all our energy back, we warmed ourselves up. Got a long climb, and we're about halfway through the day, so I think we're doing all right. So far, so very, very good. Got to get all the way up there, have we? Ho, 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 ho. Holy carambas, that's a long way up. Right, let's go check this out. Could be something interesting. Time is a factor now, though, so I have to bear that in mind. You lean back against a rock face. A distant melody reaches your ear, soft and tender and beautiful. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing deeply and evenly. You keep listening. The music seems to be coming from inside the mountain. Could it yet be another legacy of the occupiers? Or maybe its origins are more mysterious. Whatever it is, makes you smile. Okay, right. What's this? That looks to me like conflict. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's getting late. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to get to the shelter. God, that's a big drop. I know. It looked like a very, very deep drop. Keep ourselves safe for now. Good stuff. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. However, you notice a strong smell. A strong smell. Oh dear. If I follow the smell, the outcome is unknown. If I leave the cave, it finishes the event. If I lie down and sleep, we don't know what happens. Just a cave this time, not a peaceful cave. Let's take a risk. I feel like there's an animal in here. Sleep long. Oh, body temperature will lose 15%. There's going to be a blizzard, is there? Whoa, our body temperature is going to go really low. Okay, well in that case, let's check out the smell. You follow the smell, but you're unable to find anything except some tufts of fur and bones. Oh dear. I did say animals, didn't I? You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. I'm going to have to sleep. It's late, right? I'm not digging that cave so much anymore. Let's try this one. It looks to me like we're going to have to go up that ice. Could be very tricky. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Further back you see a small tunnel leading into the darkness. I'm just going to lie down and sleep. Sleep long. Still going to get cold. Yeah, this is a problem. Right, so it's quite dark. I'm going to make my way up here, I think. Probably wouldn't have gone that way if I'd have thought about it a bit more. Plus, there's different terrain types, like some of this is snow. Could have avoided a lot of snow. Does that lead anywhere up there? An old woman sits in front of a crooked hut. She wears a friendly, toothless smile and motions you to sit with her to recharge your strength. You do as she suggests and regain warmth. Nice. It's pretty happy, pretty lucky. Yeah, my concern is I'm not sure I can get across this way. I may have to turn around and come back. Let's go check out this chest. Maybe in the daylight we can see something. Oh, there's a route there, look. I think that's the route we're going to have to take. Across there. You see the outline of a large rectangular object concealed underneath an old parachute. You gingerly lift the stained, tattered fabric to find a metal case. Maybe it was used to transport goods. You search the case and I'm in luck. It contains provisions. A tent? Oh, yes, baby. Where's my tea gone? Lost my tea. That's not good. So yeah, I don't think there's any way across up there. So we have to go this way. Looks like we've got some more treacherous terrain. Oh look, something. Maybe not there then. Having to pick my route a little more carefully now. Right, let's get to there first. I think we're making good progress. I feel like we're maybe halfway up the mountain already. I kind of feel like this gets in the way sometimes. Maybe it would be better off over here because I can't see my character quite often. If you just took that whole thing and put it on the right here, it wouldn't be such a problem perhaps. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, looks like another chest to explore. And ice. A lot of ice. A lonely grave. In front of you, rocks and stones have been meticulously piled up to form a mound. A grave so far up here? I reflect and pay tribute to the dead. Whoever that poor soul was who lost their life up here, they shouldn't be disturbed. After a brief stop, you move on. Okay, got a little bit clunky there with the controls. I feel like we should attempt at least. Yeah, I'm going to go here and then assess the situation. I'm trying to look for shelter. I'm not sure we're going to find any until we get to the top of the ice. Which could be a big problem. See a sort of route up. Let's find out what these icons are. And I must remember not to double click on things until I've checked the route that leads there. It's going to be dark real soon. I hope this is something positive. You discover an intact tent. There is nobody inside, but the embers in the fire pit are still glowing. The camp is obviously being used by someone. It could contain valuable items. I'm going to continue my journey. If it's being used by someone, that would be theft. Oh. Doesn't look very safe. Oh, that doesn't look very safe, but I can't go any other way. That's not safe either. Alright, well. We'll go here, and I'm thinking I'll set the tent up. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow? The death zone is 6,000 feet. And we're at 5,184 at the moment. Okay, let's use the tent. We'll do a long sleep. And we're going to get plus body temperature. Plus energy. Good. So we'll be back to perfect condition, basically. Right, so that is still dangerous. But why is it dangerous? That's also dangerous. Oh dear. Oh, I accidentally double clicked on it. Well, we got away with it. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but we got away with it. Oh! The snow beneath your feet gives way. You fall, but not far. You land at the bottom of a flat, snowy crevasse. So we lost some body temperature there. Get to somewhere safe. So that's why you don't go on dodgy areas. I think we have to go this way. I don't think that... Oh, maybe that does go all the way to the top. Oh, it does, look. But there's shelter there. I'm drawn in by the shelter. Nope. What does that mean? A sunspot? An option to warm ourselves up? Let's find out. It's going to be daylight any second now. Or does that just mean it's going to be daylight by the time I reach that spot? Okay. It's getting more difficult now, obviously, as you would expect. Oh, we haven't looked down yet. Let's look down. Actually, it doesn't look like we've climbed that high. But we've actually come quite far, I'd say. Perfect. Will we make it to the first mountaintop? You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. Further back, you see a small tunnel leading into the darkness. No, I think we'll press on. But it's a good fallback position, I'd say. Okay. Oh, no. Go. Quite a long climb, quite a considerable amount of distance gained with this climb. And I'm sure there's going to be some shelter up the top here. Got to be something up the top. Kind of levels out a bit. See a chest up there. There we go. There's some shelter over there. The air is getting thin and your breath is heavy. You have entered the death zone. You pause for a moment to prepare for the difficult path towards the summit. I don't have any wounds, do I? I will take it slow. Yeah, just take it slow. Right. It is getting quite late. Where did I see that shelter? Oh, quite far over there. And our energy levels are really low, so I think I need to rest. We did a lot of climbing today. I might forego the cave, because they've not been that helpful, have they, really? And I might just have a rest here. Sleep briefly. Oh no, our body temperature is going to go down. But our energy will go up. So is a cave going to give us greater energy? Oh. It's going to be nighttime there. Oh, let's try it. We've got to get warm somehow. I think I should be making better use of these icons and stuff. Because we're in the death zone already. Temperature is a big problem. I don't think we have our tea anymore. You enter a cave, it's dry and sheltered from the wind, however you notice a strong smell. Oh dear. More animals. Be prepared to leave the cave. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself away from the cave. So energy, I think, is going down. Body temperature is definitely going down. Something good has to happen here. And if it does, then we'll be all right. But otherwise, I'm a bit nervous. See how that's in the way? I really think they should move that over to the right-hand side. Oh no. You discover the remains of a mountaineer. His skin is grey and cold. Take a cursory look at his belongings. You find some equipment. What is this? An oxygen mask. It's pretty important. We need to sleep. Minus 20 oxygen. Minus 12.1 body temperature. We're going to be in a serious state here. Okay. So it's sunny. do I eat this? How do I eat it? Oh, there we go. Yes. Actually, I don't know if I needed energy then. Right. I'm thinking, let's get on the rocks. Oh, typical. We got to somehow get some temperature back in our body. I think we're warming up because we're walking around and it's quite sunny. So the more we move about, the warmer we'll get. That's, I think, the logic here. And look at the route up. You encounter a mountaineer sitting listlessly on the icy ground. He does not seem to notice you. I encourage him to stand up. I'm going to lose... I'm going to lose temperature. I can't afford to lose temperature. I continue walking. I have to, because I'm going to freeze. What's this? Oxygen. So I do have some oxygen. Nearby the camp, there are a couple of empty bottled oxygen tanks. You could take the time to search the tents. It's going to take 7.1 hours to search them thoroughly. I'm going to take a quick look around. It'll warm me up a bit. But it's going to use some of my oxygen. Unfortunately, I find nothing useful. I never do. I'm at the top of a mountain. What do I expect to find? There's an active fire pit, but not a soul around. The flames seem to be fighting the icy wind for survival. Watching the fire dance in the face of the cold is almost meditative. You watch it for a while and regain energy, sanity. Why not warmth if I'm stood by a fire? It's what I need. That's a hell of a climb, that one. Good job we've used lots of energy, so I'm not entirely sure how to warm myself up. I could use this, single-minded, ignore negative weather and terrain effects for 4 hours. Would that be enough to warm me up, though? An old woman sits in front of a crooked hut. She wears a friendly, toothless smile and motions you to sit with her to recharge your strength. You do so. You do as she suggests and regain warmth. Thank goodness for that. Alright. Sure if that's the best route round. That looks quite a good climb that side, actually. Do I have to climb down again? Just out of interest. But I want to see what's this side, because I don't know. It looks potentially... Oh, I don't know. Might have been better to stay on the side we're on. Trying to get my warmth up. It's a real struggle. Whilst it's warm, I'm just going to keep moving, I guess. Hopefully I find something here to keep me warm. By the time we get there, it's going to be night time, so... Not going to be much else we can do. I picked the wrong route. I think I might have done, you know. Get a bit closer to our character. The animations, I think, are really cool. Time to get lucky. Oh, there is a nice route this side, actually. Your breath is taken away. Towering in front of you on the slopes are bizarrely shaped masses of ice and snow and several tents not far away. You set up camp here. You call out, but no one answers. I go to the first tent. I approach the camp. Let's go to the first tent. How breathtaking and surreal. Oh, you are distracted just a second when something hits you on the head. What? You press the palm of your hand against the painful area. Blood drips to the lily-white snow. Your circulation plummets, but you manage to staunch the bleeding and alleviate the pain. After a while, you're able to move on. What the hell? What's that all about? Oh, you're telling me I haven't got a tent anymore. Well, that is a huge problem, isn't it? Don't have a tent. Right, okay, well that one little maneuver there very nearly killed me. I think we have to get lucky. Because we really haven't got anything. We've got no food, no supplies, no oxygen hardly. We're freezing cold. Our sanity is pretty good, even though we've just been hit around the head at the top of a mountain by an unknown person. I think that's our target, isn't it? Think happy thoughts, think happy thoughts. Can I easily get there? Yes, I can. Right, let's easily get there then, because I see something. And although we've not had much luck with some things, we did find a tent once. Ah, shelter. Nice. But will it be enough to get our to get ourselves where we want to be? You enter a cave, it's dry and sheltered. At the rear of the cave, you notice a faint shimmer of light. Yeah, follow the light. You realise that it's coming from hundreds of fireflies. Fascinating. Okay. Okay, lie down and sleep. Body temperature's going to come up. We'll have a long sleep then. Oxygen goes down though, that's the problem. But we're absolutely freezing. So can I survive up here without oxygen? I think I can. It's going to be harder. Okay, that's going to be a hell of a climb. Let's go like that. We're nearly there, guys. We've got very little energy, no oxygen. We've nearly frozen to death. I mean, we'll never make it back down again. But, we're nearly there. We have nearly made it. I'm really interested to see what happens when we get to the top. The Northern Lights. What a sight. My sanity is coming back to me. Look at my sanity. My sanity is actually really good. Right, there's something seriously dangerous there. We're going to have to go... Oh, no, don't tell me that. No! Stitched me up. The game has stitched me up. I'm going to have to climb back down. Oh no, that's not safe either. Oh, what the... Oh, I can level up. I didn't realise I had a level up option. What did I click on to allow me to level up? Okay. Exceptional bonuses when climbing during the night. No bonuses during the day, and the night is still dangerous. Strong energy efficiency on flat terrain allows to explore the mountain thoroughly. Exploring the mountain for too long threatens your sanity, though. Strong at getting the most out of your consumable items. All bonuses are dependent on finding consumable items. Yeah, let's be a consumable expert. Yes. So can I level up again? Gain energy when waking up. Tea and herbs are more effective. Increase maximum energy. Gain energy when waking up. Yes. How many level ups have I got? Master Climber. Active ability. Reduce energy cost on all terrain. That's really handy. Reduce energy cost on all terrain. Extreme Geology. Whenever you suffer a dangerous terrain event, you gain some experience. I'm going to become a Master Climber. Seeing as we're mountaineering, that seems to make a lot of sense. See? First aid. Takes some time to heal your wounds. Reduce the time cost on all terrain. Takes some time. Yeah, this one. Alpine Style. Reduce time cost on all terrain. It takes me less time to do things. That's really handy. Right, can I still not go that way? Can I go there and then down? No, because that's not bloody safe. How did I get up here? Did I just risk it for the biscuit? I mean, what does that mean? That's my problem. We haven't got enough energy or time not to take this risk. Oh, please don't be bad. Please don't be bad. Okay, the oxygen problem is a serious one. Is it that we're going to have super low energy? Should I have done that first? That's a big climb. Please don't kill me. All you got to do, mate, is just climb up there. I know you're tired. We sleep. Briefly. We're going to get more energy, but we're going to get tired. Cold, I mean. Oh my god. Yes, come on, dude. Do it. You feel the need to collect your thoughts as you stand on the summit and allow your gaze to wander. The things you have seen and experienced thus far have only raised more questions. Obviously, you didn't expect to find all the answers, but the occupiers here at the top of the mountain ought to find proof of their dark deeds. But to find nothing but rock, snow and ice, it's a definite disappointment. You spent your whole life diving headfirst into precarious situations, but nothing could have prepared you for this. It's as though the mountain is doing everything it can to keep its secrets concealed. You stare at the second summit. You've had one setback after another, but they've made you what you are today, and they taught you to persevere, to keep going. In the end, you'll always have a story to tell. Before you can scale the next summit, however, you will need to head back and regain your strength. Don't tell me I've got to head back. I've got to climb back down. Oh no. Oh man. Level up. Lose fewer health in events. Yes. Crikey. What am I going to do here, guys? I was joking when I said I'm going to have to climb back. But actually, I am going to have to climb back. Right, there's a case. There's something here. Energy is super low. I think it's the oxygen that's the problem, isn't it? Just going to have to risk it. We're in a life or death situation. I mean, we're going the opposite way that we want to go, but I need some consumables. I need some tea. I need something. This rock is dangerous. You are laboriously pulling yourself up a rock face when you feel a prang of pain in your chest. Quickly, you grip onto a protruding rock. The pain continues to travel. Dull, burning, first in your arms, then in your throat, then upper abdomen. Your strength is running out, but you can't stay here. Cold sweat beads on your forehead. Your reserves are almost exhausted. Look at our health. I need to get really lucky somehow. I need a tent. I now understand how valuable the tent is. There's an active fire pit, but not a soul around. The flame seems to be fighting the icy weather. Yeah, we need energy big time. Sanity's okay, but energy is a problem. I can see shelter over there. Can't believe I have to climb back. This is uber duper dangerosio. You take in the view and are overcome with elation. Mountains are without a doubt the most beautiful structure on Earth, and no man-made edifice, no, however magnificent it may be, can compete. You feel good, better than ever. The beauty of the mountain gives you strength. Yeah, I get going. You bolt forth like a young yak, but soon you notice that something isn't right. Your legs are like rubber and your arms are no longer under your control. You drop down, unable to move on. Never before have you felt so helpless. You close your eyes, breathing calmly and evenly. Slowly you regain control over your body and pick yourself up. Oh my god. No. How do I stop him? I accidentally made him climb down there and then climb back again. Right, good. We are seriously in trouble here. I thought we'd done so well to get to the summit. I genuinely had no idea we would have to climb all the way back down again. You feel weak and exhausted. You doubt whether you can continue walking. Sit down and rest. You rest for a while, slightly invigorated. You continue on your way. We got a bit of energy back. That's good. Come on, please. I would give almost anything to find a tent in here. Come on, please. You discover a chest that's almost completely buried in the snow. You dig out the chest. You find some canned food. I have to eat it. That's going to bring back my sanity and give me a bit of energy. Right. I've got to get over here somehow. I have to rest. You notice that you're shivering uncontrollably from the cold. I jump up and down. You manage to get to warm up a little. As you wind up for another jump, you slip and land painfully. Your ankle feels sprained. Oh, goody goody. Goody goody gumdrops. I've got a sprained ankle for the next day, which probably is going to increase the amount of time it takes for me to navigate each stage. Please don't be a wild animal in here. I mean, even if there is, I'd rather get eaten than die on the mountain. You enter a cave. It's dry and sheltered from the wind. I lie down and sleep. Oh, thank goodness. Going to make me freezing cold. We're going to have to sleep briefly because otherwise we're going to lose the whole day. Oh, tomorrow is cold as well. Oh, I thought I could go back there. You can only use it once. Wow, that's even worse. In a rocky hollow, well protected from the wind and weather, you discover a tent. Oh, thank you, my God. Or what remains of one. There are slashes in the tarp as if someone had cut the tent with a sharp blade. Scattered outside the tent are items of clothing and provisions, but no sign of the owner. Why did they leave in such a hurry? I'm going to have to search through the provisions. In a sleeping bag, you find a thick book bound in leather. You engross yourself in reading the handwritten entries and learn about zoologists who spent most of her life searching for an undiscovered species of the genus Homo. There is also a sketch of a hirsute human-like creature, almost 10 feet in height. It reminds you of the legendary Yeti. Yeah, I don't really want to meet the Yeti right now. All right, quickest way to there, please. We're in a seriously dodgy situation. I got excited when I thought we'd found a tent. I'm a bit disappointed that it was destroyed. I didn't even find any nice food. You're overcome by a stinging, unbearable pain in your temples. How long can you keep going at these heights? Yeah, good point. I need to get down. Oh, I lost a lot of health there. I've been faffing about in these high altitude. Imagine if I hadn't found that oxygen mask. We wouldn't have even made it this far. You suddenly see a dark figure standing next to you. It warns you in quite a friendly voice that a rockfall is about to occur. I listen to the voice and take cover. You wait a while, but nothing happens. The dark figure has vanished. Okay, so my sanity is starting to go. That's always good, isn't it? You discover the remains of a mountaineer. His skin is grey and cold. Take a cursory look at his belongings. I find some equipment. What did I find? Hiking staff. Okay. You can switch between equipment and speed up your progress, I guess. Oh, we're so going to die here, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think there's any way on earth I can get out of this now. It's going to be cold tomorrow as well. Oh dear. You're overcome by that same stinging feeling. It's not good. Don't even think there's a way down, is there? We're at 6,560 meters. Oh my god. You see footprints in the snow in front of you. They've almost been swept away by the wind, but they're clearly human and very large, like those of a giant, and it would appear that this giant is wandering around barefoot. You follow the tracks to a crevasse where they end. At the bottom of the crevasse, you make out a scrap of cloth. Did someone fall down there? You could just jump across and pick up the trail on the other side. Yeah, I'm just going to have to continue my journey, I'm afraid. Because if I don't, I'm definitely dead. I'm hoping for some sort of miracle at this point in time. Is that where we've got to get to over there? There's not enough stuff for us to discover. You put one foot in front of... I think this is it. You put one foot in front of the other and suddenly you start to cough. You gasp for air, feeling as if your lungs are about to burst like ripe grapes. You feel like you're going to suffocate. You're overcome with panic. Your windpipe stings and your ribs ache, but the fit of coughing abates. You wipe your mouth. Your hand comes away with white foam and traces of blood. Yeah, there's absolutely no chance that we're going to get out of this, I'm afraid. There's shelter over there, but it's so far away. We can't make it. You are laboriously pulling yourself up a rock face when you feel a pang of pain in your chest. I think we're dead. We are dead. Claimed. Exhausted, you collapse in the snow. You've given everything you have, but it wasn't enough. Your journey is at an end, and now a new one begins. Well, there you go, guys. We didn't make it. Well, we made it to the summit, but we didn't make it back down. I definitely took my time far too much there. I've learnt a lot of important lessons on how to approach this game next time. But I really like this. I think it's really interesting. It's definitely unique. It's, I think it's really genius, basically. I love the idea of the procedurally generated mountains, and it's quite quirky as well. There's lots of strange happenings. I still want to know who hit us around the back of the head. That's when it all went downhill, I think, was that moment. But I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye for now.